Woo! Woo! What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is. The chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, and my main man, Schroeder Skywalker here from the DFS Club. Where's your hat? You forgot his Christmas hat, guys. If you're new, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Leave us a comment down below. Leave a comment, a woo, I don't care, whatever. Good, bad, ugly, leave a comment. It's all good. And if you're returning and you forgot, go ahead and do your boy a solid, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Leave us a comment down below because it helps with the algorithms. That's all YouTube cares about is the algorithms. And yes, guys, it's still here. Woo! The Ric Flair hair until I get it cut. So it is what it is. But until then, I got to wear the hat. So hopefully, you guys had a good Saturday today. I absolutely killed it in NBA today. NFL was not good. I told you, man. Well, I bubbled on FanDuel. I won't say it's not good. I mean, I didn't hit. But I told you guys on last night's slate, like it's an ugly one. It really is. But hopefully you guys did. I know the members in the club did. I'm going to show you guys that. Also, down below is a super thanks option. If you want to throw a couple dollars in the tip jar, you get a special shout out in the next video and a special thank you in the comments down below. So without further ado, let's start the fucking show. All right, guys. So normally, I put out these NFL slate a little earlier, but it's the holidays right now, and my life is just so hectic, especially on the weekends now. So once the holidays are over, things will go back to normal, and 2022 has been the worst year of my life. So I cannot wait till that's over. I'm counting down the seconds till 2022 is over, man. But I said that about 2021, so who knows, man? Hopefully 2023 is better for everybody, man. Let's shout out yesterday's super thankses from the last NFL video. Get your AD with a $1.99 super thanks. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate you. We killed NBA today, man. Right now we're cashing nicely in NHL. The slate's not over yet, but damn near close. So we got the Sharks in there, and it's a third period, and we're in the green. So thank you so much, Catcher. I really appreciate you, man. Every video. And Mr. Jeremy Ledette with the $2 super thanks. Thank you so much, bro. I know you donate when you can, and Schroeder and I really appreciate that, Jeremy. Really appreciate the $2 super thanks, right, Schroeder? Yeah, look how excited he is, Jeremy. So thank you so much from Schroeder. All right, well, yeah, I told him. My gosh, Jeremy, you got a rise out of him, man. Schroeder says, thank you, thank you, thank you, Jeremy. Now I can eat, he says. Now I can have my salmon. This right here. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. If you guys want your time to shine, just throw a dollar or two in the super thanks, and we'll put you up. This right here, Schroeder wants to stretch first, and then he's going to give a big shout out to his Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike, y'all remember Mike? He was on my NFL video a couple weeks ago. He loves Schroeder. He absolutely won't shut up about him. So say hi to Uncle Mike, Schroeder. He says, hi, Uncle Mike. Next time I see you, I'm going to bite you in the face. Well, that's not very nice. That's not very nice. But there you go, Mike. That's for you. All right. So let's close this out. I got too many freaking windows up. Let me show you guys real quick. I think this was my highest score this year on NBA, to be honest with you. So yeah, NBA was really good. Main slate. Got a 358. 358. Got a 353. It was beautiful. FanDuel was a clean sweep. 3 out of 3 cash. And guys, when you join the DFS Club, you get all my lineups. 378, 377, and a 371 on FanDuel. That's when we bust out the Ric Flair gifts. And to all my haters, the DFS Club, learn to love it because it's the best thing going on DFS. These alligators right there, these alligators are holding me down. So, yeah, shout out to the club. You guys, awesome. We had a members only podcast today where Space and I broke down the slate. And when all that value came in, we knew exactly what to do, man. And let's look at the Hall of Fame. More Ric Flair. Oh my gosh. Some of y'all need to stop. You guys, some of y'all need to stop drinking on the weekends, man. My goodness. Discord gets a little hectic in here on the weekends. Big Don came in 25th today in NFL. 25th out of 277. Shit. Won $300 here. Very nice. Big Don, I know them alligators are holding you down. L Scientist won $1,000 today in NFL. The 188. Kirk Cousins was the stack, man. Dalvin Cook with that late touchdown, and then Adam Thielen with a late touchdown. And who had KJ Osborne today? I didn't. I probably should have. But that's how you stack, buddy, and you showed us. So congratulations to L Science. Congratulations to everybody that cashed today in the club, and congratulations to y'all if you guys cashed today. 4 main. I cashed in UFC too, by the way. Nothing big. I just mint cash, but yeah, I covered 4 sports today. 4 of the main ones, guys: UFC, NBA, NHL, and NFL. If you guys want to come join the DFS Club, it's where you get all my lineups, ownership projections, top stacks. The members only podcast, guys. You got DFS Space, myself, Skywalker DFS, 800 members. We do every single sport, guys. Every single sport, because we ain't lazy and we're degenerates. And if you want to look at the slideshow, I'll always show out the slideshow. $20,000 UFC, $20,000 NFL, $50,000 MLB, $4,000, $1,500 NBA. Like, check out the slideshow, guys. Do yourselves a favor, check it out, and feast your eyes. My goodness, it's slowing down here today, man. $10,000 NBA, $100,000 NBA, $100,000, $62,000 NBA, $25,000. That was NBA. $50,000 NBA, $2,000 golf. Just click join now. There's tons of more to see if you guys want to check them out on the website. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, so Schroeder and I get credit. And we cover prize picks, sports wagering, you name it, guy. That's right, Schroeder. I'm trying to let them know. I know, I'm trying to. $14 a month. It does not get better than that, guys. Good luck. Shop around just in time. Treat yourself to a holiday gift. Come join the club. We have our bronze, silver, gold plans, 3-day passes. You can come hang out with Schroeder and I and 800 of your closest friends and family, guys, because we don't have no drama in here. There's no egos in here. There's no bullies. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in communities where it's been like that, and it's just not fun. We don't do that shit in here. Those people take the fucking bus. Those people are losers in life, and they're not a part of our community, guys. I won't allow it. Come join the best thing going on DFS today. DFSclub.com. All right, so let's get into this ugly slate. It's another ugly one, guys, because there've already been a lot of games played, and we're gonna make some uncomfortable decisions. So let's get into it, guys. We'll start us out here at quarterback. All right, so we got Jalen Hurts going up against some Bears at 8.2K. You guys know me, I love Eagle stacks. I've been on them for the last 3 weeks. It's been money in the bank. 30, 37, 33 in his last 3. Against the Bears, I'm not afraid of their defense against quarterbacks. I mean, it's not like the Chicago Bears of the last 30 years with their defense. So he's not cheap. And all the ownership's going to Patrick Mahomes. So, hell, give me Jalen Hurts. He's been better than Patrick Mahomes DFS-wise. A lot better. I'm talking 10 fantasy points a week better. You got Patrick Mahomes right now, who's the chalkiest quarterback on the slate against Houston. Makes sense, right? Houston's really bad. He's 8-1. Love Justin Herbert. I love the Charger stacks this week. 7.2K. They get Tennessee. They give up the most fantasy points to quarterbacks in the league, guys. So, gotta love Justin Herbert, the pervert. Joe Burrow's popping a little bit at 7K. It is against Tampa Bay. They have a pretty good defense, but do they anymore? Like, do they even care anymore? You know what I'm saying? So, that franchise is in shambles. So, I don't mind picking on him here with Joe Burrow. Dak Prescott at 6-2. The tricky thing about Dak is they get a lot of rushing touchdowns. Tony Pollard, Zeke's been like looking like his old self. So sorry, I got stuff in my cat fur in my eyes. But yeah, if you want to go Dallas Dak is Risky, but not really. I mean, he's pretty safe, right? But we're not looking for safe. We're looking for takedowns. But he's in play. Andy Dalton, New Orleans is in play this week only because of the matchup. It's against Atlanta. He's 5.2K. Atlanta 24th in the league against quarterbacks, guys. He has all his weapons, so yeah, roll him out there. Trevor Lawrence, if you want to go to a real because he's been really good lately. It's a tough matchup against Dallas. If you want to go a game theory here is he's going to have to air the ball out. Jacksonville actually has not looked bad either. So if Trevor Lawrence and them Jacksonville Jaguars go down early, he's going to have to throw the ball a lot. So you saw him take that nasty tackle last week. He got up like it was nothing. But we found out he did get hurt, but he's going to play tomorrow. And then also, he's not on here because Draft Dashboard's tripping. Again, Zach Wilson. So if you want to do a jet stack, they are playing the Detroit Lions. I'm intrigued. So here's another thing. What do I always say about desperate men, guys? That he lost his starting job to Mike White. Mike White's out. There's nothing more dangerous than a desperate man. And let me tell you, Zach Wilson is desperate to get that job back. So at 5.1K against this Detroit defense, who is, I thought it was Tennessee, but no. Detroit gives up the most fantasy points to quarterbacks. So for a sneaky stack, I love the jet stack. Give me Zach Wilson, guys. I'm dead ass serious too, man. Like on this slate, he's in play for me. And he's cheap. He's really cheap, guys. So let's go to running backs. Austin Eckler. You can count him as a pass catcher if you're going to play Justin Herbert the pervert because he's a wide receiver and a running back. He's 8'5". Tennessee's actually pretty tough against the run, but it doesn't matter because then he'll be wide open for pass catching. So, but just give me Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, King Henry. He's got a million nicknames. The Yeti, $8,000. Yeah, against this Chargers defense, they're going to lean on him heavily, I think. I think that, their main pass catchers out this week. They got, their pass catchers are ass as it is. I don't even know how the hell. I was looking at them too. Ryan Tannehill got 20 fantasy points last week. Like, it's crazy. Like, he has really no one that Robert Woods can hang on to a ball. So I think they're going to run a lot. So give me Derrick Henry, and I need Derrick Henry to go off tomorrow for my fantasy league. And what I tell you guys about what's his name from Miami? It'll hit me. I told you guys he would go off tonight after having gone off in 4 weeks. Not Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. Waddle gets fucking 100 and something yards and a touchdown because I'm playing against him in my playoff this week. Told y'all he'd go off. I need Derrick Henry to go off, and I think he will at 8K, guys. His targets are gone up too. He's a pass catcher now. 3 and 5 targets in his last 3. 26 last game. Let's keep it rolling with Derrick Henry. Then you got the Dallas backs. You got Tony Pollard at 7-1, and you got Ezekiel Elliott at 6-2. I probably go Zeke, guys, for the cheaper price. Tony Pollard's more explosive. He's younger, but they're splitting the carries. Actually, Zeke's getting more. Zeke's getting in the end zone. So Pollard or Zeke, I'm going Pollard every time. Every time. And then we got Alvin Kamara every time. That's my Chris Jericho impression. I'm working on the impressions, guys. Alvin Kamara. So it's his backfield. 6.8K. I know he's dog shit this year. Literally. Like, he's been really bad. He's 6'8", but again, the backup's out. So it's just him. Who else is going to run the ball this week? Absolutely nobody. So he should be out there for 70%, 75% of the snaps. He's also a pass catcher. So if you're going to roll out like a Saints stack with Andy Dalton, yeah, you can pair him up with Alvin Kamara. I get it. Good upside against this Atlanta defense. You got Miles Sanders at 6'5". Now, again, as like I say, it's not always the case. You saw Dalvin Cook got like an 80-yard receiving touchdown today. But that doesn't happen a lot, right? If you're going to roster Miles Sanders, I probably wouldn't roster Jalen Hurts with him. Because if Miles Sanders is going to get a couple touchdowns, Jalen Hurts probably won't get those touchdowns. So it kind of cancels each other out. But if you're not doing an Eagle stack, I think Miles Sanders is fine at 6'5". Isaiah Pacheco and Jerick McKinnon for Kansas City. Give me McKinnon at 5'2". Pacheco's 5'9". Every dollar counts, guys, in DFS. McKinnon had the big week last week. He got, 6 and 8 carries in his last two, but he got 9 targets last week. Pacheco barely gets targeted, but he gets a lot of carries. If you got Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball, I'm taking McKinnon every time at 5'2" over Pacheco. We got Xavier Knight at 5'3" against this Detroit defense. Yeah, I love him. I love him this week. He's also another, he gets targets and rushes. It's his backfield. Yeah, man. Jet stacks. I think you can put him in because he's a pass catcher too. I think you can put him in with your jet stacks. Let's see. Josh Jacobs, 8-1. He's always questionable, but he always plays. He gets the Patriots this week, but it really doesn't matter because the whole Raiders offense runs through him. I mean, this man will get 30 carries a game, 33 carries 3 weeks ago, 26, 27 carries. The targets have gone down drastically, which I don't get, but that's because he's a shitty quarterback, don't know. But other than that, he's the whole Raiders offense. So give me Josh Jacobs at 8-1. Thanks, Schroeder. I appreciate that. Now, I'd rather go Derrick Henry for $100 cheaper. Don't get me wrong, but he's in play. James Conner is popping at 6'9". Going up against Denver. They have a good defense. I know, guys, but they're not so tough against the rush. And James Conner is running like a wild man out there. 6.9K. Thank you, Schroeder. 23, 25, 13 in his last 3. And the targets. 5, 3, and 7 targets last week, guys. All those checkdowns. Love James Conner at 6.9K. Then we got Pierre Strong. So he goes and hits the weight room, gets all strong, and then comes out and plays football, guys. So Lamondre Stevenson's probably going to play. But, man, he's so banged up right now. At 7K, he's still considered questionable. I think he might try and play. I think you take a shot here. I think you take a shot with Pierre Strong at only 4K because he's going to be it. You guys saw last week with only 5 carries, he got 17 fantasy points. And he can catch the ball. Dual threat. So for New England, if you guys want to do a New England stack, it is dead dirt cheap and a good matchup against this Raiders defense. Yeah, there went my earbuds on the floor. Are you done now? Those are $500 earbuds you just put on the floor. Like they're nothing around here. These kids these days don't know the value of $1. All right, Schroeder, let's go to wide receivers. Thank God Smoking Joe ain't out here. He would have ate them by now. Before them earbuds would have hit the floor, man, that dog would have came over here and whoosh, swooped them right up. All right, so wide receiver. So whoever quarterback you're playing, correlate your wide receivers with them. Jamar Chase is 8.3K. Pair him up with Joe Burrow. A.J. Brown, I like him at 8K. So if everyone's going to go Devonta Smith tomorrow with my Eagle stacks, I'm going A.J. Brown. I'll pay up because there's value. There's value on this slate. So depends on who you go. CD Lamb looks great, 7.3K against Jacksonville. Yeah. Keenan Allen. Love the Chargers stack this week. There's, you can stack up the Chargers. Yeah, they're chalky, but you can be different elsewhere, right? There's ways to be different. Keenan Allen, man, the targets, man. 14 targets in his that's 30 targets in his last 2 games. Yo, Keenan Allen, get him in there. You can pair him up with Mike Williams at 6'3". They're both very similar in price. But Mike Williams looked great last week on only 6 targets, 27 Draftkings points. Again, it's Tennessee. They're 32nd in the league. That's dead last against pass catchers. Chris Olave, if you're going to run a New Orleans stack at 6.5K, 11, 11, 24. This kid's awesome, man. Love this kid. Let's see. Who else we got? Garrett Wilson. So that sneaky jet stack. Yeah, I love this kid. $6,000, 14, 27, 26. It's a downgrade with this quarterback, but again, he's desperate to get his job back. So with the jet stacks, I like him. Deontay Johnson, I'm going to take him off because their starter's out. So I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. But you got to imagine Chris Moore for Houston. If you didn't play him last week, what the hell are you doing? We all had him last week here in the club at like, what? I forget the ownership. It was like 5% or some ridiculous amount. Now everybody sees. Everyone's always a week behind us in the club. 11 targets last week, 25 DraftKings points. He's the wide receiver one again this week because of injuries. So against this Kansas City defense, yeah, give me Chris Moore at only 4.2K. There is value, guys. You just got to know where to find it. Devontae Adams at 9K. Sure, he's in play. I'm never going to say he's not. Zay Jones, 4.9K. This guy, underrated. So underrated. I mean, he's getting a lot of ownership right now, but for good reason. 14. Trevor Lawrence loves this guy. Look, 14, 7, and 12 targets. Man. 31, 4, and 22 DraftKings points. And he's only 4.9K against the Dallas defense. Again. Jacksonville's going to have to throw the ball to stay in this game. That's why I'm not on Travis Etienne, because I think Jacksonville is going to have to throw a lot. You got Jacoby and Myers, sound like a damn law firm from the 1980s. You know, those of you that are from the San Francisco Bay Area, remember those commercials in the 90s? Jacoby and Myers. We're here to help. That's crazy that his name's that, but he's in. He's going to play. He's 4.7K. He's the number one wide out, and he goes up against the Raiders. New England, I'm telling y'all, could be sneaky this week. This is an ugly, pukey, ass cheeks type of slate, but we're gonna make lemonade out of lemons, guys. So as a one-off, you can play him at 4.7. He'll do. DJ Chark, 4.5K. Don't count out Detroit again. They're desperate. There's nothing more dangerous than a desperate man or a desperate team. Detroit has to win outright to make the playoffs. So it's a very tough defense. Sauce Gardner and the boys are out there. It's tough, man. It's tough. But DJ Chark at only 4.5. I think you can take a shot here as a one-off. 5, 6. His targets are just going up. I'm not going to go for St. Brown this week, but I'll take a shot at DJ Chark because of the price difference. He's 4.5. If it makes money, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? 21, 15, 10 fantasy points in his last 3. His targets have gone up. His fantasy points are going through the roof. So love DJ Chark at 4.5. It's not like Detroit's going to get shut out. I don't see that happening, guys. So let's go to tight ends. Travis Kelce, yep, always in play. I'm not going to waste your time. Dalton Schultz, 4.4. I'd say only if you're doing Dallas Cowboy stacks. As a one-off, I just doesn't make sense for that price tag. Give me Gerald Everett. Hey, if you want to be different with a Charger stack, instead of going like, I don't know, Mike Evans, put Gerald Everett in there. You can do that. He's only 4.3K. Tennessee's 27th in the league against tight end. So, yeah, I like that play. Dolchich is always a good one-off at 3.6. They got him and Judy. That's all they got to throw to. So, Russell Wilson is ass, but I still like Dolchich here at 3.6, man. And then Chizozim Okongwu. Sound like a UFC fighter's name. He's 3.1K, guys. 19 and 11 in his last 2, and then 7. He, in case you don't know, he's the tight end for the Chargers, for the Titans. He gets all the receiving love, guys, especially in the red zone. He's only 3.1. Okongwu, get him in there, guys. I love this play at 3.1. Austin Hooper has always been a punt play of mine. I punted him last week. He got me 12 fantasy points. It was beautiful. We cashed nicely in that line. So Austin Hooper is a pure punt play, but all the love here is going to Okongwu in the red zone. Austin Hooper just helps him get down the field. Evan Ingram, resurrected. He gets Dallas, who's number 1 in the league against tight ends. But Jacksonville stacks, you can be sneaky here. I just don't like the matchup. I mean, the number 1 defense in the league against tight ends doesn't make me feel too good, but Evan Ingram's been resurrected. 15 targets last game. 7 targets before that. It's like, wow, man. 42 fantasy points. He broke the slate last slate. It wasn't even close. 42 and 14 in his last 2. So you can take a shot at 3.8. Cade Otton, believe it or not, he's still been relevant. 2.9K for Tampa Bay, 5 and 10 targets in his last two, 7 and 15 DraftKings points. I love this price tag here. Tom Brady's washed now. He's finally done. Tom Brady's human. It's starting to show. But he does throw to Cade Otton, and he does throw to him a lot. 5 and 10 targets, like I said, in his last two games, 7 and 15 DraftKings points. And that's it. So as far as my stacks, guys, I'm going to bitch slap you right back, Schroeder. I would never hit him. All right. So if all the ownership's going to Patrick Mahomes, my number one stack this week is going to be the Chargers. Hands down, going to be the Chargers. Number two favorite stack is going to be the Eagles. Those are my two pay-up stacks. Now, my value stack is going to be the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. The New York Jets and the New England Patriots. And love the Jets stack, guys. I'm gonna do it this week. Fuck it. We'll see what happens. We're gonna slay this fucker come hell or high water, guys. Thank you so much for watching. 10-game slate. I thought it'd be less than that because there was Thursday night football and then the Saturday slate. But yeah, no buys this week, so that makes sense. Again, guys, come join the DFS Club. We got 800 plus strong. Go to the website, dfsclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo. Pick your plan, and you are in. It is that simple. See Santa back there? He's delivering invites right now. As soon as you click that plan in the DFS Club, Santa will drop an invite into your inbox, in your email, to come join us in the club, guys. Hit that like button. Make sure you please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. It just gets more eyes on the channel. YouTube's all ran by computers and shit, and it has to recognize that stuff. I got to catch up on the comments, too, because I reply to everybody's comments. So you can do me a solid. Tell your friends, tell your family. Check out the Skywalker DFS show. I really appreciate it, guys. It gives me that big D energy to come on here and these alligators and bring you guys this fire. So you know what time it is, guys. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. If you want to throw a couple dollars in the tip jar, you get a special shout out in the next video. You get your time to shine. And good luck tomorrow, guys. God bless you. God bless everybody. And by that alarm there means my DraftKings NHL line just hit. So I'm going to check it out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe and always remember, woo.